Sweet potato. Hey y'all, welcome back to Big Jon'S Cooking. Like, comment, subscribe, whether it's your first time or if you're coming back. Today we're making sweet potatoes. I'll show you how to make them two ways. Do those in the air fryer and in the oven. I personally usually like to do it in the oven, but recently started using the air fryer. And we're gonna do one for each, but hope you enjoy. Let's get right into it. Let's go. All right, I've already rinsed off my potatoes. You know, gave them a good rubbing down and rinsing, and yeah, that's it. Now I'm about to poke holes in them so they don't explode, so the steam can escape and they can cook on the inside. And I will be back once I get done poking holes. I wish I could make something that just made it easy to do something like this, you know. One day I will have the means to do so. I feel like I have the creativity. I'm gonna stop talking now. We'll be back. When put them in the oven. This is what I've learned to do. Get you a baking tray. Put some aluminum foil over it. And what you're gonna do. And what you're gonna do is put this at the bottom of the oven, at the very bottom. And you're going to directly place the sweat potato on on the rack. And everything that drips out the sweet potato will fall onto here. You can just snatch off because you don't want it falling onto your oven. And you don't want it falling directly onto this either, because that will be a ruined baking sheet and it'll be stupid difficult to get off. I just get the most inexpensive, efficient, preventative measure done right now. Alright, we're back. And we've poked holes in all the potatoes. Something I forgot to mention is you don't want to put this the potato directly on it either, because the aluminum foil starts to stick and it'll be very hard to get off, and you might have aluminum foil stuck to your potato. So it's best to just let it drip out onto aluminum foil. Yeah. So I did forget something. Bake at 375. Bake at 375 for an hour and 20 minutes. Yes. Just leave it alone. We're gonna put the other one in the air fryer. We're gonna set a timer, and when we have 40 minutes left, we're gonna put the second one in the air fryer so it can cook at 400 for 40 minutes. You can probably do that with the oven as well, but I've always done it like this in the oven, and it comes out great. So yeah, we're gonna come back in a bit once it's time to put it in the air fryer. Yeah. Ooh. I don't think this will fit. Yeah, didn't think that one through, guys. This is what we're gonna do. This is what I have done. I cut a piece of it off. So it could fit. I'm gonna put it in there. For 40 minutes. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Up, I say. There we go. And let it go. And they should be done around the same time. I feel like that was loud. And they should be done around the same. Yep, and they should be done around the same time. We'll be back in 40 minutes. In 40 minutes. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so the sweet potato in the oven is done. And that, I know y'all saw that. That is what you get. See, easy cleanup, take out, throw away. Instead of scrape something or have to throw something away that you actually need. And the air fryer, that's 4 minutes on it, so done at the same time. Alright. Alright, they're both done. So now I'm going to show y'all what we put in it. Yeah. Now I'm going to show y'all what we put in it, or what I put in it. Alright. So, y'all need to be able to see. Cut it open. You really just cut it in. Ooh, yes. Nice and moist and soft. This is the oven baked one. Cutting that one open, and it's already sweet by itself. You taste it, has a little sweetness to it. We're just helping it out just a little bit. So first, what you really want to do, you want to go ahead and just, as soon as you open it, you don't want it to cool down. You want to go ahead and just start scraping up the inside, the filling. All the orange part with the fork. Or you can just take it out and just scoop it out in a bowl and do this. But we're gonna do it like this. This is kind of how I started, how I learned. This is what I usually do. Yep. Just like that. I usually use honey. I'm sorry. I usually use syrup. There's a certain type of syrup that I like to buy, but don't have any at the moment. I forgot to get some when I went to the farmer's market this morning, so my second best is agave. If I don't have syrup, I'll use agave. I do have some syrup. It's not the syrup I like. I'll show y'all what syrup that is one day, but I got this syrup. It's okay, you know. It works as a syrup, but it's not the same. It's not the same. And plus, it makes it a little too sweet in my opinion. Because with the brown sugar and the sweet potato already, that's sweetness already. Alright. Go ahead and mix that in there. Should just use the plastic fork in the first place, right? Right. And it's okay to taste as you go along, you know. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh. Lovely. Great. Alright. Got this little small cube square of butter. There you go. I'm just gonna split this in half, to be honest. In each side, get some butter. That's all I'm gonna do. What I usually do, I just put it in the middle and let it melt. Then mix it up in a second. Don't want too much butter, and the butter already got some salt in it too, so you don't need to add no like salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna add some agave. And for the second one, the air fried one, we're gonna use this maple syrup we have. Agave is pretty sweet, so you don't need too much. Just a little bit, enough for, you know, all of it. But you don't want to put too much. It's not like waffles that you want to have more syrup, you know, an overbearing amount of syrup, so everything is coated properly. No, you don't want that much. Just enough to mix it and add to it. Oh, perfecto. A little bit more agave. That's all it really needs, just a little bit more agave. All right, and voila. We're gonna repeat the same thing with the next one with syrup. Once I get that done, yeah, we'll come back and taste it. And let you all know how good it tastes. Yeah. All right, y'all. So, this is from the oven, and this is from the air fryer. And I feel like they're a little bit two different colors. Maybe because I use different saps, I guess is what you would call them, different type of syrups, sweeteners, maybe you could say, I don't know. But maybe because I use different sweeteners, I don't know, who knows, maybe the cook time. But yeah, this one came out a little, just at least with the naked eye, it looks a little bit different in color, just a little bit. But we're gonna start off with the oven baked one. Okay. I like this. If you were a little kid and you lived on a farm and you like to play outside in the grass, in the trees, you know, in the farm, and your parents called you in for a little sweet snack, and you had this, they would love it. All right. It'll make that moment memorable for them, very memorable. But the next one, we're gonna try the one from the air fryer. Okay, so this one's good. The syrup, I'm more of a agave fan. At least when it came to the type of syrup I had to use. If it was my regular syrup, that would be really good. Muy bien, muy bien. Yeah. Feel like we should have cooked this for 50 minutes at minimum. So it came out because with the oven baked one, when I opened it, it was actually a little bit more mushier than this one was. It was a lot easier to scrape. Yeah. So the oven baked 375 for at least an hour and 25 minutes. I say now do an hour and 30. The air fryer, do it for 50 minutes instead of 40. Just get it a little bit more tenderized in the middle. So it's just easier to scrape, and that also brings out a little bit more sweetness of it rather than like a, because with this potato you still get like a little potatoey, not strong earthy taste. You really can't tell unless you're like, unless you know the difference. But it's in there. It's in there. So the oven baked is the way to go. The way to go. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what we got here. All right. But super delicious. Super delicious. My mouth is watering. I got spit all up in my mouth, and it's good. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all learned something. Make y'all some sweet potatoes at home. A little snack just to, you know, I'll be like, hey, you know what's up? Throw in a sweet potato for me. You know you're gonna be home in like an hour and a half or something like that. You know, or in an hour, or you know, you just chilling at the house. You just want to eat something. You know, you're starting to get hungry. Like, I'm gonna be hungry in a second. I just throw in a couple sweet potatoes. You know, yeah. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Till the next video. Peace.